Well, welcome to training. My name is Brian Kuhl. I'm the Chief Executive Officer with the Progressive Agriculture Foundation and the Progressive Agriculture Safety Day program. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you for attending today's session and for volunteering to be a coordinator in your communities and bringing a Progressive Agriculture Safety Day to them. As you can see behind me, I'm visiting one of our Progressive Agriculture Safety Days today, and as the leader of the organization, I do try to get out and visit a few every year, so don't be surprised. Now's your warning if I do give you a call that I may be looking to come and visit your Safety Day. But to give you a little bit of background of myself, as I'm new to the staff, I live and work out of my home in Hudson, Wisconsin. I refer to myself as the northernly most employee, as all 6 of our staff members work in 6 different states, so we're all in individual areas of the country. But I spent 18 years working in the for-profit world in agriculture, now moving to the nonprofit world, experiencing a little bit of a different role, but definitely enjoying my time in leading this great organization. As I said, I live in Wisconsin. I farm. I'm a 4th-generation farmer with my wife and my 2 kids. I have a 12-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter, so having them on the farm but also keeping them safe on the farm definitely is near and dear to my heart. So I fit in well with the mission of our organization and what we all are here to do. So, but again, I want to thank all of you again for the work that you do to bring this great event to your community, and all the work that you do with your volunteers, and make sure you thank them from us as well, because without you, none of this would be possible to reach nearly 80,000 kids each year. With that, I'm going to allow our staff to introduce themselves, but if anything comes up out of the year, please do not hesitate to give us a call. We're here to help you. We're here to be your support. And again, thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Sarah Pilgreen. I'm the administrative assistant for the foundation. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm the one that you're probably going to talk to the most. I make sure that you have your forms turned in. I make sure that you've got your t-shirts. If anything goes wrong with your order, just give me a call or an email and I can get it worked out. And thank you very much for everybody, who's gotten their forms in, who's attended training. We're really excited about 2019, and if you have any questions or concerns, please just give me a call. And I'm going to pass it on to Miss Jana.
I'm Jana Davidson. I reside in Clearfield, Pennsylvania, along with my husband Jim and our 2 girls, Lauren and Lily. So my role with the foundation, I serve as the education content specialist. In that role, I am in charge of the curriculum. So I am responsible for creating some new curriculum, some new topics, as well as updating our existing topics with some new hands-on activities and demonstrations. So I do appreciate anything you could share with me about things you have tried with your local Safety Day that have been successful and that can benefit our other coordinators throughout North America. I'm also in charge of a lot of our PR and marketing. So things that you'll see throughout social media, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I'm usually the one pushing those messages out. So I do appreciate all of the shares, the retweets that you are providing for us, because you're helping getting these safety messages out to others in your local community and your local network. So I do really appreciate that. I also just want to thank you, a big thank you for using our name. Anytime you're saying Progressive Agriculture Safety Day program, you are helping us be alerted on Google Alerts about the activities going on at your local community. And that also helps me be able to share that with all of the staff, with all of our partners and sponsors, and be able to get out what we are doing all throughout North America. Because as you know, we have over 400 safety days each year, and that is just wonderful to see the unique, awesome things that are happening at each safety day. So thank you. Keep up that great work. And as a coordinator myself, I know all the time you're putting into this, and I hope to get to see you at a training here in the near future. I'm going to turn things over now to Cindy.
I'm Cindy Russ. I get to work with the funding partners of the Progressive Agriculture Foundation. So the partners who are on this side of the Mississippi, the eastern side, and then Western Canada. So the funding partners that we work with are truly, they come from amazing organizations that are at the forefront of community investment, community involvement, and keeping communities safe. So a huge shout out to our sponsors for all that they do for the program. If any of you are sitting there at the training, we're happy to have you. And a little bit about myself. I am our most southerly person on staff. If Brian is our most northernly, I am our most southerly. I'm here in Florida. We have a blueberry farm and cow-calf operation and 2 boys who help my husband and I get into all sorts of trouble here on the farm. So I really appreciate and understand the value of what you do as coordinators for your safety days. Trust me, I know it's a full-time job to get a program like this up and going and make it as wonderful as they are. I've been to a number of them. They are so impressive. And again, as a mom of kids who live and work on a farm, boy, your job could not be more important and closer to my heart than what you do for your communities. One really quick shout out that I want to give to people who are involved with the $13, it's called Send a Child campaign. What we had asked people to do, and so many of you have done this, and I can't thank you enough for sending in $13 to the foundation to help perpetuate the program and keep our program going for other communities just like yours, with kids who are just like the kids in your community. That $13 is the amount that it costs the foundation to send a child through your safety day. So many of you raise funds and have really committed people within your communities to help you with your safety day. Some people send some of that overage back to the foundation so that we can help host more safety days. So thank you so much for you'll be learning more about that. Like Bernard said, you'll be learning a little bit more about that $13 campaign today if you're brand new. For those of you who have already participated, again, thank you so much. Thank you for sending in a little bit of something to the foundation, who's given so much to different communities to help reach more communities. So we really appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping keep this program alive and growing and thriving. So thanks a lot. And I'm going to hand it over to Gary.
Gary Templeman from Western Kentucky. I'm the 2nd development specialist, and just like Cindy said, I cover all the states west of the Mississippi River and eastern Canada. I've been in your shoes. This will be my 11th, I believe, year as a coordinator myself, just like Jana. So I know where you're coming from. I know what it feels like, and I know how much work you all put into the program there in your local communities. And I know you have a deep appreciation for what the program is. You know, it's a great program. So thank you, first of all, for being in the room and getting the training. A double thank you, like Cindy said, if you work for one of our sponsors. I know when I meet with our sponsors, a lot of times they've got employees all over North America that are a sponsor of the program, but also have employees that are very engaged, whether you're a coordinator or maybe some of your folks that are teaching a session work for some of our sponsors. So thank you also for that. Big part of our job is to maintain and develop those relationships with those corporate sponsors. Everybody that we've got on board has a huge investment in the local communities and investment in our kids and their safety. So we work with some great sponsors. One of the biggest things that I want to say thanks to you all is for the thank you cards. A lot of times we'll go visit our sponsors. They do value those personal handwritten thank you cards. Some of them have actual scrapbooks full of those where they save them. Some folks plaster them all over their office walls. So when you walk into some of our sponsor headquarters, they've got those cards and they're sharing them with board members and they're sharing them with their investors. So thanks for those cards. Keep those coming. And one call to action I just want to throw out. If you all know of any corporate sponsors, maybe you've got some local connections there in your community, feel free to give Cindy or I a call, shoot us an email and say, hey, you know, I've got somebody here that I think would be a great partner with the foundation and helping us get more safety days. Let us know about those sponsors so that we can give them a call or shoot them an email and see if we can make that connection happen. So again, thanks for everything you do, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
I'm Bernard Jeske, Program Specialist for the Progressive Agriculture Safety Day Program. I come to you here from Papillion, Nebraska, which is just outside of Omaha. And my wife and I are here enjoy our 6 grandkids that stop by seems like every weekend, and we have a great time with them. So give you a little idea of my duties with the foundation. I spend a lot of time working with the Safety Day coordinators, dealing with the logistics of their Safety Day, maybe new topics, new hands-on activities, and how to utilize those in your community. So do a lot of work there. And then also a big project of mine are the trainings, such as you're attending today. I line up the locations, the dates, and the trainers. So that spends a lot of my time. But we sure want to thank you. Without the coordinators, we would be nothing, you know, and I want to thank you for what you've done in the past. I want to thank you for what you're going to do in the future. And I also want to thank the trainer that you have there in front of you, because the thing is, a lot of our trainers are now volunteers. And this foundation was built on volunteers, coordinators, trainings. The program wouldn't be what it is today without all of the volunteers that help us out at the Progressive Agriculture Foundation. So thank you for what you're doing for your community, what you're doing for Progressive Ag Foundation. And as the staff here, we are tickled pink to be able to help you in any way we can. So thank you guys very much, and I hope you have a great training.
With that, I just want to reiterate that if you do have questions, if you have suggestions, do not hesitate to give us a call. Contact us, let us know. We want to make this program better, and we want to make your event the best that it possibly can be. We're a resource for you. Please contact us if there's anything we can do to support you. With that, enjoy your training, and thank you to our trainers for helping us out today as well. But again, thank you for everything that you do to make Progressive Agriculture Safety Days a great success across all of North America.